Good morning and welcome to another episode number 4 of Ask RPM. My name is Lloyd Ross and today we're talking budget. The budget came out yesterday, really interesting. Well, it came out last night I think. Anyway, it's sitting on my desk. I like in my phone right here. I've had a skim over it, looks pretty good. Pretty exciting budget, Scott Morrison's second budget. So it looks to be some changes in the way that we can claim some expenses on property investment and how we can save for a deposit for a home, which is really exciting in our industry because we're starting to see some changes already take place, which is fantastic. It's going to help young people buy homes easier, and it's going to alleviate some of the burden that we're carrying as a country in terms of debt and expenses and so on, like healthcare and whatnot. So let's give a quick summary of where the budget is at and how it affects us. Let's talk first about this crazy new contributions scheme for super that you can actually tap into now, which is where you can salary sacrifice $30,000, up to $30,000 into your superannuation. So it's effectively tax-free money, so a tax-free deposit you can build up, and you can then withdraw that after July 2018, and you can use that for a deposit for your first home. How awesome is that? So if you're on a 30% marginal tax rate, then you're going to save an extra $9,000 faster to put a deposit for your first home. Now that is a great budget implementation to help young people buy homes. Awesome. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, this is interesting, contributions for downsizing your home. So if you're age 65 or older, just making sure I've got the facts right here. If you're 65 or older, then you can make a contribution of up to $300,000 into your super if you sell your house and you've got, that money left over. So if you're downsizing and you've got 300 grand left over after you say go from a house worth 800,000 down to a house worth 500,000, you've got 300 grand left over, you can pop that into your superannuation for retirement, which I think's awesome. Really, it's going to take the heat off our future tax rates. It's going to help our children, future generation, pay for all the community facilities and things they need to pay for, and I think it's a really good idea. So that's really exciting. We're probably going to see a lot of people downsize, which is pretty sensible when you think about it, because if you're over 65 years of age, do you need an $800,000 house? Probably not. So that's really interesting. I'm very excited about that. What else have we got here? Borrowings for super, not much there. There is one other thing. I have heard, I don't have the details here, but I have heard, and I'm pretty sure it's accurate. It's not in this little summary I've got, I don't think. Residency, energy, family tax. It's not in here. So I believe the government has actually wound back the tax deduction you can claim for second-hand property investment. So second-hand property investment, where you can claim the travel and inspection expense. So I think what that means is that as we progress with the budget going forward, that I believe this is the very first step in actually winding back the tax concessions and advantages you can make on a second-hand property. So I think in the future what they're going to try and do is actually take away those tax benefits for second-hand property. So it's going to actually help fund or help produce housing in Australia by actually incentivising brand new property investment only, which is the reason why negative gearing and all those tax benefits were brought around in the first place, to help the government bring on the private sector to assist them with supply of housing in Australia to bring the price of housing down long term. So that's pretty exciting. If you own a second-hand property and you've been claiming this tax advantage to fly places to check on your property, then I think you're going to find that you won't be able to claim that going forward. Where this goes, I don't know, but I'm thinking it's going to go to more reduction in tax advantages for second-hand houses. So the result of that is probably going to be more affordability for people that want to buy their home to live in it, and it's going to be probably some demand for brand new property investment as a proper investment vehicle for people looking to be in the property market. So pretty exciting. As and when those laws roll out, we'll keep you on updates. We'll tell you guys what's happening. So that's a bit of a summary today for episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed it.